Hey guys, and welcome back to another memory pie with me. Today I'm using a kit by Saucy Stickers Co called Hey Villager, and I am memory planning for the week of March 9th through the 15th. And I chose gold to go with this kit. With Saucy Stickers Co, you can choose your foil color. And I know this kit was Animal Crossing inspired. I don't ever switch and I don't play Animal Crossing. I wish I would have one because I actually really like playing games. We have an Xbox, and when I grew up, I was playing a lot of PlayStation, and I did have a Nintendo DS, like one of the very first ones, like so many years ago, but I haven't really played for a very long time. But I really thought that the colors of this kit were so freaking pretty. I mean, you guys know how I feel about blue and pinks together, but it also had this very beautiful blue in the kit that is actually my favorite blue, like a very baby blue, light blue, whatever you want to call it. So I just had to get this kit. And funny enough, I think the game comes out the following week I used this kit or something. I'm not really sure because I'm not really following that, but that was coincidence. I really just wanted to use this kit during the springtime because of the colors. And the full box overlay that I just applied was by Sadie Stickers, and it says don't let anyone dull your sparkle, because you know it was just a very nice reminder. And as you can see, my son made an appearance quite a bit in my intro, or when I put down the base. He just did not want to leave, so I was like, you know what, it's fine. So he was driving his car on my planner. That was my my 2-year-old, and he wanted to show you the car. But yeah, for the sidebar, I just used to have a trackers from the kit, as well as a weekly tracker for my husband's work schedule, and then a half box to mark highlights, or a highlight of the week. And I scattered my full boxes, but kind of kept them in the middle part, if that makes sense, which obviously you will see in a second. And I did use the to-do and today headers today. Sometimes I use the today headers, but I really probably never use the to-do header. But like with this font, I just really didn't mind it. I don't like when it's like the regular font a lot of people use in their headers. I don't like when I use those, but I also really wanted to use the blue that was in this header, so you know, I don't mind it at all. And the scripts I'm using for laundry and workout is by IceCreamJo, and the work script was from the kit. And yeah, here's the base down. I already love it so much, and this might be one of my favorite spreads so far. But let's move on to Monday. To mark Coffee Monday, I used a flag and a coffee cup from the kit, and a Coffee Monday script by Kinzis Creations, which is one of her, what are these called? Block lettering, I think, and it's half filled. And then I used a Knitty Designs bow on the coffee cup. And then that day I also was still very sick. I'm not sick anymore. My voice is still different, but that is because of allergies. My voice always changes when I have allergies because it kind of, like, I'm obviously congested, but it also like closes my throat, and I go through this every single year, so I don't know how long I will have this voice. I'm sorry, but that is just my regular voice when I have allergies. So but yeah, to mark that I was actually sick that day, I used a flag from the kit, and I cut that down a little bit to make it shorter, and then an emoji from the Coffee Monsterz Co. And then to mark a work meeting, I just marked it with work this time because I just received these work scripts in a grab bag from Samantha Mae Sticks, and I thought I would switch it up. Instead of writing meeting, I'll just use the work script with hexagon from the kit, and I think it looks really cute. And then that day, my husband and I also started back watching Lucifer, which we haven't caught up completely, but we watched most of it before it came out on Netflix. But we decided to just start watching it again, and we absolutely love it. My husband actually he started watching it before I did, and then he got me hooked when it first came out. Which usually is the other way around. Like, I found shows and then I tell him about it, but he told me about Lucifer, and yeah, really like the show. But the TV is from the kit. And to mark the bachelor finale, I used a wine glass by MyNewestAddiciton, and I also received some Happy Mail that day, and the script was by Kinzis Creations with an envelope by Tassel Planner. And then on Tuesday, I marked that I had got my voice back finally, and that icon is by the GP Studio. On that Monday when I was sick, I didn't have a voice at all. I mentioned it on my Instagram. Like, I couldn't talk. I tried to, but nothing came out. So on Tuesday, I finally got my voice back. So that was nice. But then I also got some more Happy Mail. So I used an envelope by MyNewestAddiciton, and again a script by Kinzis Creations, which I do have my code linked down below. And then that day I also finally printed and cut some new inserts for my A5, which I finally decided to use that planner this year because I wasn't really sure, but now I absolutely love it, and I will probably have a flip through coming up in the future. But I've been using the inserts quite a bit now, and yeah, I just really like it. But the desk is by the GP Studio, and the circle is from the kit, and the book is by CleverGalCrafts. And then I marked $2 Tuesday with this cute sticky note that came with the kit, and the script is by IceCreamJo. Then on Wednesday, my husband had to go to another city to get checked out for the for his, oh my goodness, what is it called? Well, he had a doctor appointment because he medically retired out of the military, so he had some follow-up appointments, and one of them was in Birmingham, which is like 1.5 hours from here, but they have like a big hospital and stuff, and you know, he was referred there by the VA. So to mark that, I used a car from the kit. And then I also did some filming that day, so I used a hexagon from the kit with a script by Kinzis Creations. And then that day I also had to call my son's dentist to make an appointment because he has to get some stuff done, which also will be in Birmingham, which is kind of a pain in the butt because, you know, I have to drive 1.5 hours there for his appointment, and then once he's done, drive 1.5 hours back because they refuse to do it here for some reason, which they are able to, but I don't know. I don't know why they're tripping about it, to be honest, but, you know, nothing I can do, so... And that's what I had to do, that to schedule that. And then I also bought a car show ticket this day for a car show in Atlanta, which will be in July, I believe. I mean, with everything going on, hopefully we can go. I'm not really sure, but I bought the ticket that day, and the money back is from a Wild Summer design sheet. Excuse me. And then my husband and I also finished the Trials of Gabriel Fernandez on Netflix. We watched it before, but like we didn't really pay attention for the very last episode because my kids were going a little bit crazy. So we decided to watch the last episode again on that day, and the TV is by MyNewestAddiciton. And then to mark that I also published a video, I used a strip from what is it called? From the kit with a published script by IceCreamJo. And then I went back to Tuesday to mark that it was after the final rose from The Bachelor because I completely forgot to mark that. And those two champagne glasses or clinging glasses are by MyNewestAddiciton. And I don't really want to talk about the Trials of Gabriel Fernandez because it makes me really upset what was going on. How no one was listening to the teacher, like how you can just do something like that to a child. It was absolutely heartbreaking, but obviously also very important to talk about, to see, you know, what is going on. I mean, I have a whole opinion about, you know, that whole system, foster care system, and all of that when it comes to, you know, stuff over here, because I feel like a lot of things are just not wrong. Like, why does it take forever for someone to adopt a child when they have the money and, you know, have a nice home and stuff like that? And it takes so long for someone to adopt, but they're so quick to throw a child into a foster family that don't even care about the child, where they're most of the times are abused and, you know, stuff like that. It's just, but like I said, I can go on and on about it. It just made me really mad, and watching that was really emotional to me. But yeah, on Thursday I marked early release with an icon from the GB studio. I also edited a video, so I used another strip from the kit with a edit script by Kinzis Creations. And I had another meeting that day, so I marked that the same as I did on Monday. And then my husband had another doctor's appointment, but it was here in our town, so I used an emoji to mark that. And I also bought some new sneakers that day because I haven't bought new sneakers in years, like in years, and mine were really bad. Like I have to throw them away. Like I don't really spend a lot of money on my sneakers, so you know, I get like cheaper ones, I guess, or more affordable ones, and they don't last as long, but I mean they lasted for a couple of years. So you know, it was time to get some new ones, and I found some nice ones, so I marked that with sneakers from the GP studio. And then I received some more happy mail that day, so I used the script by Kinzis Creations with the flag from the kit, and the envelope is by MyNewestAddiciton. And then on Friday, oh my goodness, these dogs. On Friday, my son's school had a field trip to the zoo, and I know with everything going on, we are obviously careful and, you know, do not participate in like huge gatherings or something. But the zoo was still fine, you know, we weren't like on top of each other, and we were keeping our distance from other people. But obviously my son didn't know about the field trip. He's 4, you know, like kids when they're 4, they remember things. So, you know, obviously we went, his whole class went, and it was a good time, and no one got sick. And yeah, they really enjoyed it. So I used 2.5 boxes to mark that, and then I had this foiled paw print from Simply Watercolor Co, which I was so excited to use this because obviously I can never use a paw print because we don't have pets yet. Hopefully in the future I really want a dog because I grew up with one, but excuse me, but I don't want to have a dog while we live in an apartment, you know, with 3 kids, and then add a dog to it. It would just be too much for our space. And yeah, I don't want to get a pet or a dog until we have at least a house. So, you know, that has to wait a little bit, but it was nice to mark the paw, to use the paw print. And then that day we also had Zaxby's, so I used this scalloped icon from Samantha Mae Sticks. And to mark payday, I used a script from the kit with a flag by CleverGalCrafts. And then I also went to Walmart that day. I actually went to Walmart twice that day. I went in the morning to pick up formula, and then I already noticed that the toilet paper was already gone, like completely. And so I sent my husband again that evening, and when he went to the store, they actually restocked it right when he went, so that was really nice. So he was able to pick up some toilet paper, but he told me that people were about to fight over this toilet paper, which is just so crazy to me. And I also have my opinion on that. Like, I get that you know, want to stock up on things, but like people just overbuy on stupid things. Like, how is toilet paper going to help you? Like, I just don't understand, you know. But I don't know. I only have a certain amount of time left to talk, so I don't really want to talk about toilet paper, you know what I mean? But I also made my very first 2 Little Bees order that day because she came out with a grad kit, which is perfect for my son's graduation because she actually had a version for little boys, which is so excited. Because, you know, usually it's like it has fashion girls in it or girls, and it's very cutesy and stuff like that. But yeah, I still would have used one of those, but like I said, 2 Little Bees came out with the perfect kit. And the sticker kit is by Tassel Planner that I used, and I can't wait to get that kit in. But on Saturday, I marked sleeping in with a header from the kit, and I put a sleep in script on top of that from Samantha Mae Sticks. I marked happy mail with a hexagon and a MyNewestAddiciton envelope, and again script by Kinzis Creations. To mark that I went to the post office, aka our front office. I like to call that post runs or post office runs because they keep our packages, so you have to go there and pick them up. So I used a flag and a script by Samantha Mae Sticks to mark that I did that. And then to mark filming, I used a camera by Piper Paper Company, and here was my son showing off his stick. And then to mark that I did some work that day, I used the washi strip from the kit with the icon from the GP Studio. Then on Sunday, I deep cleaned our bathrooms, and that sticker is by the GP Studio. And I also wrote up my workout plan, which I don't know if I'll stick to it this week, to be honest, because with everything that's going on. But I still marked it with a circle from the kit, and the icon is by MyNewestAddiciton. And to mark laundry, I used a laundry machine from 𝐌𝐎𝐍𝐄 Stationery, and the script is from the kit. And we also slept in that day, which is really nice, so I marked it the same way as I did on Saturday. And to mark that I watched a whole bunch of movies with my husband, I used a hexagon from the kit with a movie date script by Kinzis Creations. And to mark uploading a video, I used Kinzis Creations script again and a Tesla planner computer. But yeah, on Sunday we watched so many movies, like, oh my goodness, like so many Marvel movies. We watched, I think, Thor, the first one. We watched Avengers 2, Captain America. I don't know. We watched a whole bunch, and we continued that marathon on the 16th, on Monday. And then now we want to go back and do that again. Like, start all the way in the beginning and watch it in like the actual chronological order. I don't know how you're supposed to watch them, but I don't know. We're Marvel fans over here, okay? Like, not crazy, but you know. But here's the full spread. I really love how this kit turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I don't need a hit to believe that I'm living. You can lock me up if my tongue keeps slipping. I'ma keep spitting up rhymes I'm digging, and you can be my fame.